EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic.
It's the city of Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. The play clock ran all the way down there. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Caught by Freiermuth. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, here's Russ. Bails out of the pocket quick. Stepping up, and he's going to run. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making a tackle, Shelby Harris.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On play action now, Wilson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. From the gun, they go with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he gets him around 6 there. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. Wilson on 1st and 10. Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal, Wilson. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. Bringing them out to number 1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing. It's Jameis Winston.
Well, we've had to wait until the second quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. And we're going to see what they have in them here, Kate, in a hurry. Down a touchdown, with how long they've been sitting over there, I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit and likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First and 10 from the 41. Again, it's Chubb. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Browns driving ahead. From the 48. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And it sets up second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Wilson to throw again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Browns close in and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Jukes out a one-stop. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking the lead into the visiting locker room. Now it's down to Florida where EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They go play action on first. Called in by Njoku, left side. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep, and he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Winston to the air. Judy there to grab it. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
On third down, they'll go with Chubb. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 now from the 30. That one complete to Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one and mention the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Cordero Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going right side, Harris with it. He's contained at the line for no gain. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Harris once more. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This one goes for 3 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running behind center with Harris. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Trying to run it with Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there. We're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now. He'll get this to Tillman. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play, and that gives the Browns a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down, and when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here he is to throw. Finding Judy. And they bring him down around the 34. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another one for Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Patterson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down. To throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his loss.
Out. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The kick is off the mark, no good. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So to a chorus of bunks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.